just for a time being, or just, clean up the food you eat, get yourself in nature, do really, wonderful things that just honor your being. It's really about self-love and being okay to just reveal and be just honest about just some of the difficulties. There's a lot more support out there, and it's no longer a time to live in a facade or a programming. It's really time to get real and genuine. So take those risks, and if people don't like them, they don't belong in your life. Another thing is just get familiar with cosmic and earth energies, and focus on just the way that nature works, because that's the real law, and the physics of how we respond to the natural order. Is what karma is, how karma is created. It's not based on some judgmental God. It just has to do with our own balance. So coming into balance is critical. And so when adversity or crisis shows up, or pain in the body, let it be a messenger. Let it help you get aligned, rather than throw you into a victim consciousness, or into, throwing your power to somebody else, like pharmaceuticals or addiction or conventional medicine or government. And just really look at your own wisdom and allow it to be an opportunity to unearth that wisdom and work with it a little bit. And you'll find that you've got everything that you need within, and that most everything out there is to take advantage of that lack of awareness and to feed off of it. Keep the vibration high, focus on inner balance and harmonious relationships, and do your best to forgive and get into present time and release the past. But usually, the past is released when we gain the wisdom of particular experiences that showed up that are hard to let go of. And just know that there is no judgmental force out there. It's really about our frequency and about our self-responsibility to the best of who we are. That's going to get us ascended, not, some permission from anybody else but ourselves to, live on the highest level. And just, we all have a purpose. This is our collective purpose, is to embody this. And nothing else is more important than doing the inner work. It's not a distraction. Actually, everything else is the distraction, So, just do your best with that. And anytime anybody feels inspired to get a reading, come check out my website. And my partner, Dr. Dream, who does incredible sessions here in Ventura. Look at his stuff, too, touroflove.com. DrDream.com, I think it is. And then, of course, mine is CosmicGaiaSophia.com. And I just want to throw out that we're going to be doing the Cosmic Reunion Fourth Density event through Portal to Ascension is putting it on. And that's March 30th and 31st. A lot of really incredible speakers. And people have to recognize how important these conferences and gatherings are. I mean, they really counteract a lot of the garbage and a lot of the distortions and a lot of the false flag sort of media programming BS that's out there. And it's actually these unity events and us coming together and us really just supporting one another that allowed us to get through this period and this solstice in our favor. So it's just important to support these things rather than continue to support the things that people complain about. People are everyday support stuff that they complain about, that they hate, and they don't seem to want to really step in and be a part of the real movement, which isn't just about learning conspiracy. It's about recognizing the divine blueprint and our responsibility to live in integrity and respect one another and love, each other in a way that is more like family. That's critical. There's a lot of truthers out there, a lot of conspiracy theorists that still, are in major duality. And it's just as important to know that information as it actually is more important to understand what we're made of than even some of the conspiracy, but it's obviously important to know the conspiracy too. But, as long as people are orientated towards service to others and they're in their heart, even sheeple that hold that vibration and don't know about this dark stuff are still in the clear because they're in that vibration, even if they believe in some of the crap. It's not people's fault that they trust the things that are thrown at them. But, what's our orientation on the inside? That's what counts most. So if we can't wake people up to conspiracy, we can at least wake them up to the beauty of who they are on the inside and encourage people to just walk a higher path.
Absolutely. And this is the end of the show, but I look forward to talking to you again, perhaps after the Free Your Mind conference, Laura, and we can maybe get deeper into expanding, whether we identify as a man or a woman, expanding our consciousness in our relationships in every aspect of our life and truly healing things at the local level, because this really is about man and woman, and the earth is made up of men and women, even though we get treated like machines and we live our lives sometimes in the cities like machines, we ultimately are loving organic beings at the base source. And it's returning to that base source connection with the earth, cosmic energy. I truly believe in the goddess within that we can overturn the system of control. Laura,
yes.
Thanks for being on the show so much.
Thank you so much for having me. And thanks, everybody, for showing up. And we'll definitely connect again soon.
And you can learn more about the Free Your Mind Conference online. And Mark Passio over at Oracle Broadcasting has been organizing that. And Tim called in. I want to thank Tim and everybody that called in this evening for being a part of the show. And I want to thank everybody for their prayers as well, as I've been trying to do the show every week off the grid. I also want to give a special thanks to those that helped make the show possible tonight, where I'm actually doing the show from. I want to thank everybody that's put out their positive energy towards the betterment and moving forward of humanity as a whole. We're going to be doing some interesting shows in the next couple weeks. The son of Burl Payne is going to be on next week, and we're going to be talking about his research into solar flares and their links to human consciousness. And we'll also follow up the week after that on March 23rd with another special guest. We'll continue our conversation about the sun and its impact on human behavior and human thought. Till then, I'm Alex Ansary, reminding you the path to the ultimate place of truth and power still lies within. Good night.